True. Good morning, children. Today is your second class, and we will continue to our sector of economics. Here, today we will study the following topics. First is importance of tertiary sector. Second is unemployment. Third is rural and urban unemployment, and fourth, creation of new employment. What is tertiary sector? First, we are going to recap for this. Tertiary means service sector. As you know that tertiary sector is providing service to us, such as me, I am teaching you. I am not selling anything, such as driver, banking, and other professionals such as IT, information technology. They are providing service to us. This is known as tertiary sector. In India, in tertiary sector, nearly 13% people are engaged, but their output is nearly 40%. It means we can shift people from two other sectors, primary and secondary. As we know that on primary sector, 55% people are engaged. It means there is a great load on primary sector. So there is a need of shift the people from primary to secondary and tertiary. Here, importance of tertiary sector. Now imagine that you have to open an industry. Without money, you cannot start it. Without transportation, you cannot start this. First, schooling, from where you are getting knowledge. After that, you will become an engineer, doctor, IAS, IPS. This is the service center where you will work. So, tertiary sector is providing more output and it is earning a lot of foreign money, which is more valuable for our country. It is also providing subsectors, job to subsectors. Here, if we will increase the areas of tertiary sector, it means more people will get employment. You know that many people, thousands and thousands of people related to service sector are not working in India. They have gone to abroad, such as America, US, like this. If our government will provide a good and strong infrastructure for them, they will work for our country. In this way, our country will run neck to neck with America, China, Japan. Second is unemployment. Unemployment is a situation in which people want to work. They have ability, capability to do work, but they are not getting the job. This is called unemployment. In our country, we are facing different types of unemployment. First is disguised unemployment, we have studied earlier. Second is direct unemployment. Direct unemployment, it means people have got knowledge, educated, they have a skill, but still they are not getting the job due to poor infrastructure of our country. It means we have to do a lot to provide job in our country. This unemployment, such as disguised, hidden, direct unemployment, we can divide it to two sectors, two types, two zones. First is rural. Rural means village area, countryside, where unemployment is of different type. There, people are not much educated, not much skillful, so they can work as a labor, they can work as a farmer. So our government should have to increase the infrastructure in the village so that people can get employment. For example, government can make roads, government can make schools, government can make the canals, In this way, people will get employment. In these days, one example I am going to give you from Bihar. In Bihar, the Chief Minister has announced Sat Nischay Yojana, including that one is Har Ghar Nal Ka Jal. It means every home will have the tap water. For this, a lot of workforce is needed and people are getting the job there. They are getting the employment there. This is an example to increase the infrastructure. The urban areas, unemployment is of different types. Here, education rate is more, so people are getting different types of unemployment, such as they are skillful but not getting the job, they are educated but not getting the job, there they are getting unemployment. One more thing is the transfer of population from village area to urban areas. This is creating more problem. Why people are migrated to town area from the village area? One question is here. We will find that in town area, different types of activities, work activities are available where people are getting employment. The largest is the construction sector or construction site where apartments, new buildings, new homes are being constructed. For this, there is a need of cement, brick, iron, mortar like this, and this is manpower oriented job. Transportation sector where auto drivers, need of truck drivers, bus drivers like this, and this is fulfilled by the people coming from the village area. This is, and due to increasing population, people are not getting the job. Next is how we will provide employment to a large number of people of our country. We can provide them job by creating infrastructure. Earlier I have told you, such as making roads. In your locality, you will find that 4-lane road has created, 6-lane road has created, new railway line has been created, new schools, polytechnic colleges, engineering colleges, medical colleges has started. This type of creation is providing more employment to the people. In this way, rural areas, people can get employment by different work. In rural areas, people are doing job in work in their fields, so kacha roads may be constructed there, wells, canals, and schools, panchayat bhavan like this, in which way, in this way they will get the employment. The creation of job is not only in hand of the government, but we are dependent likely to on the government, state government and central government. We are looking towards them. But you know that as today we have 138 crore population, so government cannot help alone. So private sector should be come here. Private sector, there are on the basis of ownership, we have 3 types of sectors. First is the private sector, second is the public sector, and third is the joint venture. Private sector. Private sector means the individual is having the right to manage their enterprise. Second is the government sector or public sector, where the government is responsible for managing their enterprise. and third is the joint venture. It means private to private partnership or private to public partnership. First, we are going to study about private sector. Private sector example, you can see that Tata, Reliance, and many others. Here, the individual or group of individual is responsible for working their enterprise, and they have the sole right on their enterprise. Second is the public sector such as railways, SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited, BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, and many more. Here government is giving employment, government is taking care of them. This is the organized sector. We will study organized and unorganized next time. Next is the joint venture. Joint venture, private to private, means one person is from private sector, another is from private sector. They are doing the work. They are making their enterprise. Second is the public and government. Now we will discuss these topics in detail in next class. It will be continued.